Hello you lot, Scuba here, and I have a tutorial, my first tutorial in months. Uh, Today I'll be showing you how to make the repeating text effect. You've seen it a lot, I'm sure. You may not have known how to do it or what it is, but I'm sure you've seen it. So first off, you're just going to want to open up a canvas, doesn't matter what the canvas size is, and then create a new layer and make open up your text tool. Make sure the text is white and then just type in some text. Doesn't matter what the font is, but some fonts look better with some fonts look better than others, may I warn you. And then just once you select the new one, or once you've made your text, just drag it to the top left corner. And now what you're going to want to do while you have the text layer selected, press Control J. Now just using your nudge tool, which is the arrow keys while you're on the move tool. I'm just going to take the transform controls off. Just going to position it correctly. And now you want to shift select both layers and press Control E. And once you've done that, you can press Control J and position it again. And now once you've rasterized two layers, you can press Control E and it automatically, you don't have to shift click. Press Control J again. You just want to just keep repeating this effect, and eventually it'll get big enough to where you won't be able to use the nudge tool anymore. You'll have to shift click with the move tool. Like I may have to start doing that now. But yeah, you want to make sure you position them all exactly like you did the last one. Control E. Now so you see, since it's so big, it would take pretty long to move it all down. You just want to use the move tool, click, and then press shift and hold shift, and then just drag it down, and it should lock into place once it's there. Now I'm just going to do it the other way. Shift click and it should lock into place. Control E, Control J. Now if you understand now, that would take quite a bit to move along with the arrow keys. I'm just going to press Control J, shift click, move it on. There, now done. Oops. Alright, it may be a bit hard to read it. Please go to your layer, your blending options, and select soft light or overlay, depending on your background. I usually use soft light, but with YouTube background and stuff, I sometimes use overlay. But for the purpose of the tutorial, I'm just going to use soft light. And now you want to go to your opacity and move down to about 20, or maybe about 30. Yeah, about 30 sounds right. And now you've done that, if you want to select like a simple background, you select same text, just make it like a bigger font. Make it about 50. I just position it in the middle. It should lock in. Let's put some yeah, let's put some blending options on it. Great. 120. No, not certain, thank you. Some pepper emboss. I love it. Yeah, looks good for now. And then just what I always do is I'll take the pen tool, create a new layer under the main text. My OCD, I've tried to name every layer. What you want to do, take if you press Control R, it'll show the rulers. And now just move this over and try and position it along the edge of both sides of the text. What I always do is I'll take this, select both sides, but hold Shift as you select the second one. And now go to your brush tool, make sure it's 4, and the hardness is at 100%. And select. I'm gonna use black. I think maybe. Yeah, I use black. Oops. Now go back to pen tool. Select stroke path and make sure stimulate pressure is checked. That looks really good. And maybe you could stretch it out a bit. Right, that looks good. And by the way, if your stimulate pressure doesn't work properly, you just want to select this thing under brush. Just select this. If you see the difference, stroke path, stimulate pressure checked. It doesn't do anything. But if you have this selected, it does the little thing as it fades out. A lot of people have that problem, and they don't use the pen tool as much, and that's a shame. It's a great tool, stimulate pressure. And now you could just write a YouTube URL. Bottom, I'm going to select a smaller font. Size. Recycled. Again, I'm going to make it a bit smaller. So yeah, this is a great tool. Well, it's not a tool, it's a great effect to use. And you've also learned how to make like a basic kind of background. You can also add brushes in the back, like I've made this background. There's no repeat text, but you see this. It's got some really nice effects. Also add some textures. Oops. And then yeah. Oh, you can also just take the rulers off doing this. Yeah, it doesn't look too shabby. So yeah. Hope you guys like for a new tutorial. I know I've really enjoyed getting back in Photoshop and stuff. Leave a comment as to what tutorial you want me to make next. I may do some interface tutorials. I'm not the best at it. I'm far from well, at least. But I know how to make some stuff, so I might make some tutorials on that. So yeah, it's been Squibber. May make tutorials. May make more tutorials. Alright, so leave a rating, like or dislike. I do not care. They're encouraged. They're not required. So goodbye. Love you.